My name is Alberto Rullan. I'm an equine veterinarian who came from absolutely nothing, and I was able to come to the United States and accomplish my personal, professional, and financial goals. In this interview, I interviewed one of our interns, a superstar. Her name Dr. Camila Torres, and she shares the story how she is from Colombia, and she came to visit us, and how she had to sacrifice her language, her land, and everything she loved for a short period of time to be able to accomplish a personal, professional, and financial goals. If this is something that interests you, I want you to watch this video because it's amazing. You're gonna learn what does it take to come here to the United States and become a prosperous equine veterinarian. Don't listen to what they tell you. Listen to what we can show you. Well, hello. Today, my name is Alberto Rullan, and this is Dr. Camila Torres. What we're gonna do today, I've never done this before. This is the first time that we're doing what's called almost like an exit interview. I want to put Camila on the spot, and she didn't know we were gonna do this. I just grabbed her from the barn and I said, we're gonna do this. And I want her, she is finishing her 1-year internship with us and has been a quite successful one. So I wanted her to tell our audience, tell you, what is it like to be an intern? What is it to be an intern with us? What is it like to be an intern in the United States? And also, hey, what is it like to be a woman intern? How about that? A lot of these questions, I get these questions constantly. So I figure I made a interview about it, maybe a podcast interview about it. So Camila, thank you so much for accepting the challenge.
Thank you so much for giving me the opportunity.
So Camila, for those of you who don't know Camila, you should because she's quite famous, right? So Camila, tell us a little bit about you. Where are you? Where are you from? How did you get here?
Where I'm from Colombia, I finished my career like 2 years ago, and I was listening about the opportunity here because my university has connection with this clinic. So I applied. I first did like a volunteer just to see how was the work here, and I love the place. So that's why I came here as an intern, and because my university has a lot of great comments of this clinic too. So a lot of people came here to know and to learn from Dr. Rullan.
So that's right. You first came as a volunteer, right? And you spent how long you spent with us as a volunteer?
6 months.
6 months as a volunteer. That's a lot of sacrifice. What did you sacrifice during those 6 months? What did you have to do to be here as a volunteer for 6 months? How is that? Can you tell our audience what does that feel like? Tell them the truth.
It's hard. Of course, it's hard to change your home, your friends, your space, everything to come to a new place, and even with different language because I speak Spanish. So even to learn everything in veterinary from Spanish to English, and to have times to go in, times to go out, share the house with different people. It's hard, but I think if you have clear your goals, you need to sacrifice different things. And for me, it was difficult, but I'm so happy to do that.
That was powerful. That was powerful. Thank you. So once after you do your volunteer, then you apply for an internship with us, right? And out of all the pool of volunteers, you got selected to come here and do an internship. What did it take? How was that process?
Um, I have to, well, they have like a program, this trainer. So there you have to put your skills, and they have, of course, evaluations. And then if you finish all of these items, if you well done, you can start the process. You have to, we have a company that is helping with all the process with immigration, the embassy. You have to go, you have to do like an interview and explain why you want to come here as an intern, and sign a contract. You have to have your insurance, and that's it.
Cool, huh? All right. So it wasn't probably easy to get the immigration papers, or was easy? How's the
Yes,
immigration work?
was so easy. Like you have to sign some forms and ask for the type of visa that you need to do to be an intern, and then of course the consul do a lot of questions, and that's it.
Now, it's important to understand that some countries have certain some countries is easier to come to United States if you are a graduate of veterinary medicine versus other countries. It's different for every country. And it happens that there's a really cool program in Colombia, right? Where after you finish vet school in Colombia, you can apply for a 1 year internship.
Yeah.
And we have done that many times. Of course, one of the drawbacks about that is that you do have to go back to Colombia, which is when you're leaving in March, which is why we're so sad. But it's a paid internship. So
Yes.
after you did your volunteer internship, then you were able to qualify for a paid internship.
Yes, and they bring you the payment and the host, of course, the home, and of course you have to do some things like a night checks and I'll go, but it's a big opportunity for people that are coming from different country and doesn't know everything about like a home or something. They provide everything.
Now, let me ask you some questions. What do we do every morning?
We have a nice meeting at 7:45. So we share our goals that every day that we have, how many patients we saw the last year, the last day, and how many treatments are our VSD. So it's so excited. And then at the end, Dr. Lan speaks something like we call like a quote of the day. So it's something like inspired us to improve and follow our goals. So it's the best way to start the day.
So we meet every morning. So at the beginning, that sounds daunting and difficult, but is it daunting and difficult?
No, it's so nice. It's
Very
so like you start happy the day.
good. So let me ask you a question, and this is a very important question that I'm going to ask. And be honest, all right? Be very honest. For all of you who want to be veterinarians in the United States specifically, and are wondering what kind of internship you're looking for, in the last year, how many nights have you spent the whole night without sleeping doing emergencies? Be honest.
I don't have the count, but many.
Many?
Yeah.
Would you say 5?
No more.
10?
Of course, a lot. Yeah, because it's depend of the season, but we need to attend colleagues, we need to attend horses with difficult disease, like as a pneumonia, or I don't have the count.
Okay.
Really?
Okay. All right. Okay, good. And what did you learn in those overnight emergencies?
I love it because you have the opportunity to do everything. So you have the patient, you have to learn how to talk with the client, you have to learn what is the first thing that you have to do when you have an emergency. So I have to you start to learn how like read the horse, like where is the pain coming from, what kind of treatments you can give them, or and of course the Dr. Lan and the full doctors always are supporting us for everything, but you improve your skills. So it's better because you have to do by yourself with the support, but you have to go there. So I love it.
All right, good. Now let me ask you another question. When do you start? Another, be honest too. Have you seen when you started feel comfortable seeing patients on your own?
Well, I have advantage that I did the volunteer. So in my volunteer, I improve all of these things. So when I came intern, I was more secure, you said,
Mhm.
to attend the horses. But maybe like on the third month, after the 6 months,
Mhm.
I was comfortable to go alone and attend some emergencies.
And that means that it doesn't mean that you are 100% alone. You always have a clinician supervising the case, but you felt very comfortable that you got
Yeah.
the case handled.
Exactly. And of course, I have always the support of the doctors in the clinic. So I feel so comfortable.
Cool, cool, very well. Now, what advice, we don't make this too long, what advice do you have for younger veterinarians who want to do horses in the United States and who are also women that are a little bit intimidated about coming in the industry, or also intimidated about the strength needed, the size needed to be able to work with big horses?
Well, that thing is one of the most important things that I was afraid when I start with vet, like in horses. But when you are so sure about what do you want, the comment doesn't care because you have to improve your skills as a doctor. No, because you're a woman, you cannot hold in a horse. It is just mine. Like if you look secure with the horse, it's weird like I'm talking about, but it's true. Like when the horse of the animal look at you secure and everything, it doesn't care, and it's more in the mind.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a study a lot, and when the people they start to see that you know a lot and you want to learn, the people let you do everything. So the most important thing is that you want to do it and you're comfortable with whatever you want to do it. So for me, it was hard because I'm so short. I don't know if in the camera you can see it, but I'm so short and I'm woman and I'm young. So some clients, when I start, doesn't trust me because they saw me like a little lady. But when I start to speak and I start to going on the horses, and I think you have to do like you have to be so secure that you're sane. And I have the best mentor. So he taught me everything, how you have to approach the client, how you can read the horse and do the treatment. So I think it's like a sponge. I absorb everything from him and now trying to do the same.
So finally, so we close. Tell what is to you, how does the mentorship process work for you?
I think was this is the best process that I have in my career because I love the college time, but here when the doctor start to give me the opportunity and he always support you and I feel so loved here in this place. And when he give you the opportunity to hold the horse, to do the injection, that like everything that you can do, it's so important. So I think the mentor is the most important thing when you are doing an internship because inspire you to be like him or to learn everything that he knows because I want to be like him, of course. So that's why I'm
Well, that's
here,
important.
like Dr. Colton, of course. So yes, everybody here let you do everything and that you practice. They have specific horses to practice, just to practice. So whatever you want, he is there. Okay, let's do it. Let's try. Let's practice. So this is the most important thing that everybody here wants to teach you, and that's why I'm here. And of course, I want to continue here. I don't know how long.
Thank you. So yes, so what are we doing now that Camila was such a great intern? We're actually working on the working visa and getting all the paperwork ready. So the idea is that within the next several months, she actually comes in and works as a veterinarian in the United States because she has earned the respect of the clinic and the clients and everybody to work with us. So I appreciate everything you have done. Thank you so much for this impromptu interview. You rock.
Thank you so much to let me the opportunity to be here, and I'm going to miss you a lot, my internship.
So if you have any questions about how to do an internship, how to come with us, and if you have the skills and competencies to actually come to the United States and be able to show that you can prosper and you're willing to put the work and the effort. I mean, think about the big sacrifice that Camila did. She actually did a 6 month non paid volunteer program out of her own volition because she wanted to actually come to the States and enjoy all the opportunities that are happening right now. So if you think you have what it takes, or if you want to do what she did, or if you want to come to the States and do an internship, come come to our page, send us a message, and we will get back with you and show you the application page. Thank you very much.